This is a very natural, honest smile. Still remember this face. And she smiled. That's it.
Hi Dinesh, what made you set up a simple photo booth at this hubba?
Hi Manish. In 2017, Nammura Habba. So this is an event organized by my good friends from coastal Karnataka. They wanted to conduct event for the coastal people who are living in Bengaluru. This event was held in Jayanagar. They wanted to do something related to photography, something very creative. One crazy idea I had in mind from many years that I wanted to do a portrait shoot for the public, general public, shoot a black and white portrait. What I'm going to do is I'm simply sending the digital copy to them. That's all.
So you ended up photographing around 700 people. What kind of people showed up and what surprised you about them?
When the event started, not many people realized what exactly it is, so they were curious. They started coming one by one, but they realized when they saw their photos on the screen. Slowly, people started queuing up, and once you see a queue, then you are very curious and you just stand in the queue before even you realize what exactly is going on. And they always saw, people whoever is returning from the booth, they are always happy and smiling. So that made them more curious. It started with organizers like Raghavendra Kanchan, friends, photographers, singers, artists, cartoonists like Satish Acharya, and then politicians like UT Khadar, BV Acharya, was a famous lawyer. Many varieties of people came, and even, of course, friends, family, my wife, my daughter, everyone.
How did you get complete strangers to trust you so quickly, sometimes in just a few seconds?
Yeah, the first important thing is the setup itself. It was very small, only one light. If you had a typical photo studio setup, then your brain is already trained to give some poses. That is what a normal human behavior is. But when they enter, what they saw is a simple tungsten bulb in a vintage looking table lamp. Even before they were getting themselves ready for portraits, I already shot them. I knew when exactly how to click. They don't know how beautiful they are, how attractive they are. It is not about the aesthetics of the face, it is about the character, right? The small smile that you see on the face, the exact moment when any type of people, they look so energetic and lively. So that is what I wanted to capture.
Was there one interaction or face that stayed with you after the day ended?
I think many faces stayed with me. When it comes to portrait photography, it's not about good looking, handsome, or beauty. I'm not talking about at all. It is about those eyes, it is about those expressions, it is about that particular moment. They felt like they are my own, they mean a lot to me.
How did this experience change the way you think about portraits or people in general?
Yeah, it changed a lot. One thing is I learned a lot handling people and talking to them. I was doing already, but it's not enough at all. The more you get trained, more you interact with people and more you take photographs, you become better. And then, go away from that typical portrait headshots. That entire experience, and it made me so comfortable with the strangers, and that helped me a lot when I actually wanted to take real portraits of musicians or literature people or artists or anyone. When I just went through all the images I shot before and after the event, I could see I'm more confident in taking photos of people, and then I'm more confident in trying different composition and stay away from just typical headshots.
When you look back at these 700 portraits, what do they represent to you now?
Yeah, I went recently through all of them again, and I felt like I know them already. Some people very close to me, and I wonder. No, that was 2017, and now it is 26, almost 10 years. Now I wonder how they look now. So this story make me look back at those photos, and I think I'm going to do more and more because now, as I get older, I can just go back and check with them how they transformed. These are now my photos, I have control over them. I can go through them. All those moments will come back, and the experience, again, it refreshes, and I think I feel happy every time I look into those photos.